Hello, Louisiana Beer Reviews food pairing video. I have Wernesgrüner, company founded in 1436 during the First Reich in Germany, the Heiliges Römische Reich, the Holy Roman Empire. But of course the Pilsner came out later, like in the 1890s. 4.9% alcohol. This is brewed in Germany, Eastern Germany, at the Wernesgrüner brewery, and it's owned by the Carlberg Group these days, and it's at Aldi for the United States market, and I bought this for $5.99 for 4 cans, 500 milliliter cans, and you can see has a thick white head, a clear golden straw appearance. And I am pairing this not with Sheffield Cellars very dry sherry. I don't know why I didn't know it was sherry. Although I'm going to review that soon enough. Been on the market for many years. I have some red beans, some kidney beans, light red kidney beans with diced yellow onions and diced jalapeno, and I have some corned beef brisket, which I cooked this morning, baked it, and then seared it in the the broiler for a little while, and then I put some Swiss cheese underneath the beans. So, and I have some black pepper on top, so you can kind of see those. You see the meat there, and then the beans and the onions. All right, so is this Pilsner going to pair well with the beans and the meat? I say yes. Already prayed. So this Wernesgrüner, you get that cracker, that biscuit, more of a soda cracker. Use European Pilsners. Beautiful lacing. Look at that lacing. How thick. And all the head is thick and the lacing is clinging to the glass. Good sign of quality. Grassy hop bitterness, probably around 30 bitterness units. Medium body, light to medium body, so low medium, crisp finish. Sweetness is probably 2 out of 5 sugar cubes. Bitterness is probably 3.5, maybe 3 out of 5 hop cones. Beautiful beer. Now you say it's Aldi. It's a store brand. It's not a store brand, although for the U.S. market it is. It's an international German Pilsner beer. But they have a contract with Aldi that they're the only retailer to sell it in the U.S. I remember when they used to have the 6-pack of 11.2 ounce bottles. Now it's only the 4-pack of the 16.9 ounce bottles. And Douglas in Virginia has always been pushing me to drink more of this, and I agree with him. It's a great product. All right, not the best Pilsner, but a great one. Now he's been talking about that Rothaus Pilsner, which he says is fabulous, but I cannot get it here. If I see it, I'll buy it. And I know it's expensive, but I can't get it. All right, so the beans, and I cooked them myself, not canned beans. I cooked them. I had to soak them overnight. So I soaked them probably 15 hours. I don't think I put enough salt, but that's going to be made up by the corned beef brisket, which is soaked in brine, so I'll get enough salt there. But the beans are very good. They're tender. And the onions and the black pepper and the bell pepper, I mean the jalapeno, really, jalapeno pepper makes it wonderful. Probably should have added a little bit of that garlic powder. I'm going to put a little bit of the Worcestershire on here, on the meat. I think that would be a good idea. It's tender. That makes up for the salt, the lack of salt in the beans. Woo. The Swiss cheese I bought at Aldi. I did dice a little bit of fresh turnip, wild turnips that I found growing. This is from the heart of the turnip, not the greens, but the heart. I found it growing in the neighborhood and I cleaned it off. That brings in a nice bitter aspect to it, just like the complements the bitterness of the Pilsner. So the light red kidney beans, like I said, I cooked them myself. Did not add any bacon grease to it at all. I added no grease to it, which a lot of people add bacon fat to it. All I added was some table salt, just salt, and I diced a little bit of onion and jalapeno in it. I think I added a touch of garlic powder, but mainly it's just the beans and tap water. Came out great. The Pilsner, Wernesgrüner, 9.3 out of 10. 9.3 out of 10. A most excellent, delicious Pilsner beer, lager beer, and the beans are fabulous. The corned beef brisket, I don't even have a knife over here. I have it over there, but I'm just pulling it apart with a spoon. Which should tell you something right there. I'll be eating off of that for a number of days. All right, so an A for the meal, 9.5. But you gotta watch the salt. 9.3 to Wernesgrüner, coming at 9.4 for the pairing. And I think the sherry would work well. I'm gonna look up what we do with dry sherry, very dry sherry, see what I can do. I reviewed this solo about 9 or 10 years ago, but I'll see what I can do with this. All right, I'll probably just drink it. All right, so Les Bon Temps Relais, a fabulous pairing, and people have asked me to do more food and beer pairings, and I'm going to end this review by saying y'all go to Eastern Germany and take a Wernesgrüner Brewery Tour.